You've read this, right? I got a new phone. I always wanted to do this types of videos, but I previously had this phone. Why do I have that? Because my parents always thought that I would buy the iPhone just for the brand and not for its qualities, and it was too expensive for what it was selling. So they never wanted to pay with their own money. So I paid with my own money the phone that I wanted, and I got this one. And I'm so happy I did. And that's amazing. I wanted the iPhone 14 in the beginning, and it was only like $130 in the difference. And they were like, you know what, we'll pay this and you could get the iPhone 15. And I was like, oh gosh, that was so sweet of them. Thank you so much if you're watching this video. I love you, parents, mom and dad. So I've been having this phone for like a week or something, not even. I will show you how it looks like. So I'll first start with the lock screen. I put on the wallpaper my parents because they're so cute, they're so lovely, holding hands, and I really miss them because usually I'm like not at home, even though right now I'm home. I've never been able to add widgets in my lock screen, and so I was super happy to add like the steps, the Google Calendar, and the little thing like for like motivational quotes and everything. It's really amazing, like, because those are like things I always check, and it's really great for me to stay updated with those things. Now getting into my phone, I have a lot of pages, and this is my wallpaper. It's my little sister. It's like she's pushing me to do things, but her like eyesight, I literally put that last page like the little photo, but just to actually be able to see her quirky face. I'm going to start from this first page because there's a lot to cover, and from each page it's like a theme for me. So this first page theme is like kind of health, mental health, spirituality. But the first thing is this app that I also have here as a widget, which is called I Am. It's like a self-affirmation quote app, and it gives like really cute quotes for you to read and for you to be notified to just say them every day, to like have some affirmation sentences that you have to say to just be more self-confident. And I've been using that just for the past few days, and it's amazing. And I also have the health and the fitness app. Everyone has it on an iPhone, and I think it's a really, really amazing thing. I am so glad. I've never seen that they added the cycle, like menstrual cycle. I am so shocked. It's a lifesaver, and of course the sleep and the steps. I'm really into my health, at least I'm trying to be. And as you can see, I also have a widget for sleep because it's important for me to track my sleep. If my sleep is messed up, I'm going to be messed up, I'm not going to lie. I have the clock where I try to put in my alarms, and the widget smith here helps me to know the sunrise and the sunset because this month is Ramadan and I'm fasting as I'm a Muslim. That also relates to the app that I have here, Muslim Pro. And when I go to Muslim Pro, it's really sad it's full of ads in the free version, but it's a really nice app because you can track your periods, you can track your fasting, you can read the Quran, you can check on the Qibla. It's really amazing. And next we have the books app, and this book is just for me to try to read as much as possible. I'll put this on this page so that I try to focus on my health in general, physical, mental, spiritual, in this one. And the next one is a really, really lovely page, and it's my travel page, I'll call that. You can see it just from the huge picture I have, and there's the weather from wherever I am, as well as all the travel apps that I always use. I surprisingly use Translate a lot if I'm out of the country, and I also use Maps and Waze. I kind of find myself switching from one to another depending, because some of them are a bit tricky in terms of roads. And it is of course Ryanair, the love of my life, in flights, because they always put like the cheapest flights ever. Like, look at this is so cheap. Then this one, we're gonna stay a long time in it. It's the productivity page. The first thing I have here is Notion, and I really use Notion a lot. I should definitely make a video about this if you want to see how I organize myself in terms of Notion. And on top of that, I also have Notes, which I use for like things to do, like to-do lists and random stuff that I need to remember. Right under the Notion widget, there is the motivation that I've talked about. And I don't know why it just motivates me to work on myself and on the work that I have to do, which is classes and school, college more specifically. I have my Google Calendar, which gets pretty busy. I mean, I'm trying to fill it. This was a really busy week right before the midterms, and I use a lot of the Google apps, and this is why I have them all in one. First I have everything Gmail. My Gmail and my Drive, like there's just full of things that I have to organize, and I really use them so often for some reason, because I always use like Google Docs, Google Slides, not that often though, Google Sheets. I don't really like using the Excel stuff, I mean the Microsoft stuff for some reason. Google Meet is also something I use a lot, especially in the Google Calendar. But here I haven't even signed up because it's so new, like it's so new. Google Maps, I don't know if I use it a lot, but you can see like in my bar here, like in the low part, I have Google Chrome. I use it more than Safari. I think I'm used to it. Have my contacts here, you know, just to talk to people because it's important. My camera, because I do believe that this is a really important thing. Like one of the reasons I bought an iPhone was for the camera, because the camera is so good. Continuing on those, so these are all the Google apps. I don't want to get into all of them, but I do use Google Docs so much. Like this one just opened by me like an hour ago. And then there's another productivity aspect, Microsoft and school related, because our school uses Microsoft and Outlook and OneDrive and all of that, and I only use it for school. So it is also Zoom, because for some reason we use it as well. And there's this really cool app called Go Campus that the university recently made, where you can check like a lot of updates within the university, how much money I have in my accounts and everything, the dance schedule, which is really cool, the campus density. That's crazy. Oh my god, so many people in ping pong today. Really love the app. And there's also this really scary app which is called Canvas. Oh my god, there's my grades. Where you have all your subjects, and I'm taking 7 courses this semester, and it's really full, and it is also a traumatizing app, not going to lie. Then there's this folder where all of the iPhone stuff, I mean, I'll say Apple stuff, is Numbers, Pages, Keynotes. It's like the alternative of Google and the alternative of Microsoft into the Apple. So I use Pages a lot on my Mac, and Numbers from time to time. But yeah, I don't know why Safari is here, but I don't use them that much, but I still decided to put them all in one, so that in one case I need it to like look at and check something I've done in my laptop in here. It's always super helpful. And this is a Microsoft thing, but I check it so often because of college. Even though I check it so much, I'm not able to open like all of them. Then I have Calculator, and I put it by itself because I found myself using Calculator a lot. I don't know why. Voice memos is also a really important thing. I haven't used it yet, but in my previous one I used to use it a lot, or at least in my Mac, because I just get too lazy to say things, like to write things, so I say them. And last but not least is Canva, which I work a lot with it, and I have like lots and lots of designs, like it never stops. Canva is really a must for me, and I have the Canva Pro, and I'm obsessed with it. Like I'm totally obsessed with it. It's also where I do my thumbnails, so I think for a beginner that doesn't know really how to use Photoshop and all of that, like the Adobe stuff, Canva is really amazing. That was the productivity / work page, and now we're going to get into the social page, which I am so in love with. I put so many pictures into that one because I don't know, it's just so wholesome. So the first picture here is a picture with the whole family. We went to the Sahara, if I recall it right, or maybe we were just in Marrakesh. Anyways, we're in the dunes, in the sand, and we did quad all together, and we took this really nice picture, and I really love it. The one up, it was on my birthday, and my cousin, a really great friend of mine, is there, and so I decided to put it because it reminds me a lot of things. Then I have this little carousel thing, and it's really cute, and it has a lot of like special memories for me. For example, this one, it was the day I did my first ice skating performance in front of the whole school, and I was just so happy. It was like a core memory for me. I cried so much after the performance, and people started skating with me then. It was just so awesome. I also got a gift from the rink. Like, I love that moment. So some other lovely moment with the people that I love, with my little spider cochon and my advisory group that I used to have back then, and some lovely moments that I had. Apart from those widgets, I have my social stuff. So the first thing here is the most important social apps that I use, apart from WhatsApp, because WhatsApp is by itself at the bottom. I have Instagram. I use Instagram so much just to talk to people, but also to keep you guys updated with everything that I do. I haven't been posting for a while since the summer, last summer, but I've been back since like 2 weeks ago. And so please guys, go check my Instagram. It'd be great to connect with you there. And now that I got a new phone, I will get much better pictures. Then I have YouTube Studio. It's just a really great app for like just analytics and everything, to keep on with YouTube and look at you guys' comments and everything. That's really cute. And there's also LinkedIn. I use it more for professional stuff and looking for stuff, but like I don't post there much. I think it's always great to keep up with some people that I can't really keep up like personally, so I keep up with them professionally. I don't know how to say that, but I hope that makes sense. So there are like the 3 socials that I use the most, and then there's right up to it the other socials. I do use YouTube so much just to watch videos, and I have been addicted to like the Oz One Out recently. Feel free to recommend me any like types of videos, because I just love just watching people making videos and posting their videos. I mean, that's one of the reasons that pushed me to make my own videos. Then there's Pinterest. I use it so much for inspiration. Oh my god, I haven't logged in. I use it so much for inspiration, like so much, and I just love it. Like, I'm obsessed with it. Once you start, you never finish, and I'm just always scrolling. But yeah, I'm just so obsessed. It just makes you see your aesthetic, your vibe. It's so inspirational, either from food quotes, just like, I don't know, goals, and sometimes it can be pressuring. It can be like too out of this world, but I just feel like it's kind of really helpful in its way. Then I have Snapchat that I don't use at all. As you can see, it's not even downloaded. It's just there. I do not use Snapchat. I don't know why. I just can't keep with the flames like at all. Also have Slack. Barely use it for any professional stuff, but people tell me to go to Slack to talk professionally, so I go there, but then they never talk, and so I don't use it, so it's just there. Then I have messages and FaceTime. I don't use FaceTime yet because I have no one to FaceTime. I don't know why. I use WhatsApp to FaceTime. I don't use FaceTime to FaceTime, which is weird. Then there's Camera Canon. This is an app for me to connect to my camera, and I haven't opened yet because my camera has been dying in this past few weeks. So I haven't opened like half of my apps, even though like I used to have them on my previous phone, and I just did like a whole backup here. And it's a really great app. Like I can take pictures directly from my phone, but like I can import images, and that's the best thing ever. And then there's vidIQ, which is an app that I use for YouTube, just to look for some tags for inspiration if I need it. And then of course there's Spotify. I have not checked Spotify for a long time. I used to have YouTube Premium and used to listen to music there. And so I'm rebuilding like all my playlists and everything so it's not new, but once I have a playlist, maybe I can share it with you guys. And then there's TikTok. I do have an account, but I do not want to use it because it is so addictive. I only use TikTok as like exploration website in a way. So like I'm looking for something on how to do something. Instead of looking into Google or Safari, I would look into TikTok because I would find my answer there more efficiently for some reason. And then I have Google Photos with all my photos recently. My games, which are not updated at all. I don't know why half of my games didn't get imported from my last phone, but I have Just Dance now because I love Just Dance and a lot of people know that. I have Pixel Letters, which is really cool. I don't have a lot of games. I need to have more games, I feel like, in my phone. I also have Heyday. I am so good. I've been addicted to that game for so long, and I haven't opened it because I know I'll be addicted. And I have Webtoon. Don't judge me, guys. I love reading manhwas, and specifically super romantic cliche ones. Next, this is the last one. I don't know what to call that one. Just settings stuff. So there's a battery because it's really important. I also get the battery of my AirPods, and here you go. I have my AirPods here, and it's so cool just to have all the batteries. I'm so addicted to just seeing that. There is also my the way I use my phone is horrible. It's been 7 hours and 30 minutes just for today. 4 hours on WhatsApp. What the hell am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing on WhatsApp all this time. Instagram camera, fair enough, because I've been taking lots of pictures, and Google Chrome for like research and all that. Then I have my settings, you know, it's just settings. And I have those 3 ones that I tried to color code. Then those are utilities like compass, measure, magnifier. I never use them, but maybe I am. I don't know, they're there. Then I have all these like useful apps, I hope, like App Store, like weather, like wallets, like contacts. Are really useful apps, but I don't get into them unless like I need to use them. There's also the lifestyle ones, and I actually use none of them. The only ones that are not in the iPhone is this one. This is for my bank account, and there's Wix owner that I haven't updated yet, but just for my website that I have, and I get to just check it from there. Calendar is so empty. I don't use it at all. Oh wow, but it gets updated with my Google Calendar. I just learned that. That is so cool. And this is it. I have a last little picture from like photos. This is my ice skating from my favorite. And this is it. This is what's on my iPhone 15. Hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe I might do a MacBook. What's on my MacBook? I don't know if that's possible, but I love doing those kinds of videos, just showing what I have. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.